Hi everyone, this is your girl Rosita Cooper, and we are on Living Your Dreams with Rosita. Today, my special guest is Ronnie Raheem from the legendary group The Spinners. We all grew up on The Spinners, so I know you know a lot of their hit songs. I'll Be Around, Could It Be on Falling in Love, and many, many more. So stay tuned, because this is going to be a show that you do not want to miss and will never forget. Hi everyone, this is your girl Rosita Cooper, aka Miss Sip with Sip on Radio and Living Your Dreams with Rosita reality show. Today we are on Living Your Dreams with Rosita, and I have the legendary artist Raheem, Ronnie Raheem, Mr. Raheem. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, especially in this crazy time that we're going through. But other than that, I'm doing wonderful.
Okay, how are you holding up in those times?
You know what? In the course of, I probably started last year, and I started working on my own personal CD. And we do that from time to time, some of us guys, but I've always been a studio guy, and so I started, and so it just took me into this particular moment that we're going through. So it gave me time to go ahead and finish the CD, and I did. So I'm holding up pretty good.
Exactly. I feel as though this time right here gave a lot of people the opportunity to actually sit down and focus on certain things that they was too busy to actually focus on. Oh,
Yes. Yep.
okay. Okay, so tell me, how did you get started with the Spinners?
Well, it's funny because I was uh, a kid growing up listening to the Spinners,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was doing my own thing, and so um, the one of the lead singers, the premier lead singer, Bobby Smith,
Yes.
he passed away,
Mm-hmm.
and so when he passed away, I never really thought about trying to run and be with the Spinners. But I got a call, and one of the guys in the group knew me, and he knew me because I did a lot of work in Detroit, and I'm actually from Flint, Michigan, and I used to work in Detroit all the time, and so I did a lot of work in the studio. So this guy called me about maybe 4 months after Bobby died, and he said, "But you have to try out," and I was like, "Oh man." And so it was about 50 of us. And so I tried out, and actually got the job. But it was very, very, very hard. Yep. And so that's how I ended up with this thing.
Explain
Mm-hmm.
about it being hard to us. What was hard about it? The tryout or
Well, if you see us live, you will know what I mean, because we dance for an hour and a half straight. We sit down on one song and on stools, and that's Sadie. When we sing Sadie, that's the only time we sit down. Other than that, we dance the whole show, and people know we're known to dance, and
yes.
spin and dance, and so when I tried out, that was one of the things I kind of took for granted. I said, you know what, I can knock that out. And I got there, and oh my God, I was in for a surprise. Yep, definitely.
But I know it comes natural now. Do you still get tired when you're doing it, or it just
No, no, no. We get together when we're off. We could be off. We never really, because we do so many shows. We do about, whew, we probably do close to 60, 70 shows a year.
wow?
And we get together, and we may have a week or two off. We get together and jump right into it,
And
so
see,
it's
I know
second nature now.
I was telling people that
It's second nature.
we supposed to been doing like the interview for like a year or a year and a half ago, but we
Right.
kept missing each other
Exactly.
because y'all was always on tour.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And we would have been right now, but we actually going through this here. So they actually postponed most of the shows. And I think we had maybe 2 cancellations, but yeah, we would have been on the show as of now.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. So what age were you when you first started the singing?
Oh man, I was actually in the 6th grade.
Wow. What was your first performance?
My first performance was a talent show we did in the 6th grade, and we did the Temptations. I'd never forget it.
See, it was
And
meant for you to
then
be in a group.
we got to you know you know what? And the only reason I ended up doing it at that time was one of the guys, his mom wouldn't let him do the show. She wouldn't let him do the talent show. So I hung around them. So they said, "Man, will you come in?" So that's how I started. Knowing, I had the voice all the time. I didn't know it until I started singing, and that's how
Wow.
I knew.
Wow.
Hmm.
So what about your parents and stuff? Did they like help groom you? Because I know a lot of parents, they just be like, okay, he's just trying out something, or she just trying out something, or my baby got talent. And so they start like, hey, I need for you to get in this, and I need for you to do this. So how was yours?
Well, back then, they've known me to dance, and they always. I don't know if they do that now, but they always wanted when they had company. They said, "Come up here and dance for them, dance for them." That was it. That was back in the day. But no, other than that, that was all that they really knew. That was really all they knew. But my family sings.
Uh,
You know, I'm from the Moss family. Anybody know the Mosses? We all sing.
Okay, so you have any siblings?
Yeah, well, one sister and one brother,
Okay,
and
do
that's
so
it.
they sing as well?
My brother sang. He sang in high school, and he didn't go too much past that, but he sang in high school. But we have other kin people, which the Clark sisters, Maddie Moss, Clark. Those we are all kin. You
Oh,
know.
nice. Yeah, I know
Hmm.
them. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what are your family thinking when you first got into this industry? What about the support? I know your parents, you already said your parents was already excited when you danced as a kid. What about
Mhm.
the support getting into the industry? Was the support there as much as you would like it to be? Or because I hear a lot of celebrities say that once they actually start doing it, the support was there, but then as they grow, the support started falling back, so
Um, Kind of. It was almost like being drafted to a team, and everybody come out of the woodworks. All you people, oh, my cousins, you're my cousins, my cousins. People that I never knew said that they were my cousins. It got to that point, but I think everybody's more laid back now. It's like, yeah, that's him, and
yeah.
that's the way it is. It's like my kids. You would think my kids would just be so elated, just full of joy, but I'm just dad. That's
Yeah.
I'm just dad to them.
I understand that because my mom and dad used to travel and sing gospel and stuff. So I love what they did, but they was just Rose Jesse, Reverend
Yeah.
Cooper, you know, and even the groups that came over after the concerts and stuff and after the shows, they would come to our house and eat. And I knew them. So, you know,
Mm,
it was a regular thing. Okay. So what do you ever
yeah.
run into any of your teachers and stuff that, that's proud of you and what you're doing, always knew that you was gonna do something?
You know, it's funny because in my high school, uh, I, I I need to go back to my high school and look up some of my teachers because I don't really know if they know. I think they do, but I don't know. Other than now, I do have a few that's on Facebook that we've connected, and they know, But I'm pretty sure they're proud of me.
Have you thought about going to the high school and actually speaking with the kids?
I need to do that because I live in Georgia and that would be Michigan. Now I do things here, but not as much as I should or I need to. But I do need to go back to Michigan and do some
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will actually inspire the kids to see that somebody that actually went to the same school as they did to actually
Yeah.
make it
Yeah.
where you are. It will actually, help inspire them.
Yeah. Yeah. I do need to do that. I I'm told that quite a bit, but I do need to do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you have planned for your future? What do you have going on right now?
Well, I mean, we the Spinners are talking of doing a new CD or album, I should say. We're talking about we're seriously about doing a new album. We have one original member still in the group, Henry Fambro.
Mm-hmm.
Henry is 82 years old.
Wow.
And you would not believe that he can move just as smooth, if not smoother than us.
I was just getting ready to ask that. Like, I know
Yeah,
he's real smooth on
yeah.
the
Oh man, Henry, he can he can do things so smooth because he's been doing it
So
as
long.
long as we've been here. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and he is so smooth, and I really admire him all the way. And so, yeah, so we're trying to get a CD done with him. Hmm. And other than that, I mean, I do a lot of studio work. I do a lot of writing. Like I say, I have my own personal. I have recordings that's been out, but I have a brand new one that's out right now that just came out, and it's in the UK. Matter of fact, on the charts.
Okay. Well,
So
we
it's
get to
doing
hear
good.
it right here in the U.S. on Living Your Dreams with Rosita because I want you to play that.
Yeah, I'll play you a couple of them so you'll know what I'm doing
Yeah. Just
whenever
get
you
in
need it.
little clips and stuff, and I want you to play live too. On your piano, I want you to actually play something for us.
Well, not I'm not a keyboard player, but I play keys, but I'm not a keyboard player. So
Okay.
I'm a singer and a drummer first,
Oh,
and then
awesome.
I'm a keyboard player.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you got anything ready that we can actually listen to right now?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Uh, Um, can you hear well? Can you hear
Yeah.
me good?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I put it on. You should be able to pick it up. Um, Let me see here. Where are we?
So do your
Okay.
kids dance or anything? Do they dance and sing?
My daughter danced, and my son he's into like producing himself.
Wow.
And but yeah, that's where they are. But I don't think they're as serious as I was.
Mm.
Yeah.
They might end up
Here
surprised.
go here's a piece of the one, right? I think it's gonna load up. Come on. Okay. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Let me get you, that's the, hold on for a second.
Okay.
Come on. Let's start you out with this one.
Okay.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning again. And you know, it's always one of my so I thought I would write this letter. Wow, I just sent it to you. Because, you know, you're always on my mind.
What's the name of this song here?
I've been around the world, told everyone that you're my girl. Ooh, yeah. Been from coast to coast, being with you is what I love the most. Yeah. Baby, I'm back from all the places I've been. Baby, I'm back. Can't wait to hold you in my arms again. Like I said, I'll do Smokey. I do it a lot. I do a lot of his songs. So I'll do Ooh Baby Baby. Is that good?
Okay.
You know that song?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah. We're gonna get you to sing. You say Smokey Robinson.
yeah, I do Smokey. Okay. I did you wrong. My heart went out to play. But in the game, I lost you. What a price to pay. I'm crying. Ooh, I know I made a few, but I'm only human. You make mistakes too. I'm crying. Ooh, baby, baby.
Yes.
Ooh, baby, baby. Do.
Oh, wow. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Raheem. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and now I want to hear your other song.
You want to hear another one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll pull. Let me see. Where is it at? Let's see. I feel honored to be on your show.
I am so honored to have you on the show.
Yeah. I do a lot of interviews, and I do quite a few interviews, and so yeah, this is real nice being able to do this.
Yes, I like for people to actually, because usually on most people interviews and stuff, they focus on, look, you're doing this, where you're from, this, and you got this coming up. My interviews is about your life.
Thank you. Yeah, that's wonderful,
And
and I can appreciate that.
yeah, it's going more deep into you, not just,
Yeah.
hey, you're here, you did this, you're doing this, you're gonna do that. No. My show is to inspire people to follow their dreams, and the focus is completely on you.
Right. Yeah. I can understand that. Yep. Here's another one I want you to hear. It's I have a song for I got songs for everybody, and they're playing a couple. Well, they're playing like 3 of them in the UK right now,
Oh wow.
and so they're doing well there. So actually here in the States, they get behind you when you're 18 to 20. That's when they kind of get behind you, but over there, is they don't care as long as the music is good.
Exactly. And I noticed that a lot of legends and stuff, they still on tour. They just mostly overseas, and
Yeah,
this is where a lot of
yep,
people make most of their money at, because the US, you know, um, it pays, but it don't pay as well as going somewhere else to actually do your music. And I heard that a lot in the.
right. Yep, that's true. And but like us, the Spinners, we're like a crossover group. So we definitely are in demand everywhere we go. And our audiences it ranges from college kids all the way up to people that's 80, 90, 80 years old. And
Mhm.
they really appreciate it.
Because people.
Here's another one. She's the only one for me. She's my movie star. She's my movie star, yeah. My fantasy.
Nice. Nice, nice. Hey. So when do you expect it for it to be playing here in the US?
Well, actually, it goes on sale here next week.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, you'll be able to get it on iTunes. You'll be able to get it on CD Baby. It'll be on all the music sites. So you'll be able to iHeartRadio. I already have songs on those sites now, but you'll be able to get this new album here. And the guy that produced me, John Kerry, he's a wonderful guitarist. That's him that you hear this whooping that guitar.
Yeah.
And that's him just playing. He produced it. He's from Chicago, so we did a few songs because there's steppers there. You heard of the stepping. I know you know about the stepping. And so we did like this song, and there's another song that's on there. And those two songs are dedicated to the steppers. So that's why we did that groove, you know. And he's a great producer, and it's so sweet because we never left our homes. We did all of this recording from studio to studio. We sent each other stuff. We recorded it, sent it back, and we had like horn players from LA. We had bass player from LA, and different piano players. So we all recorded without leaving our homes.
Wow, now that's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so I want you to give a testimonial part, you know, living your dreams with Rosita. Everybody, what I'd like for people to do is help me to inspire others to not give up on their dreams, or
That's right.
to motivate others that are scared to follow their dreams to actually step out on faith to follow them. So I would like for you to give a testimony of something that happened in your life that made you almost want to give up, or made you not even want to try at one point, but how did you get over that?
Well, I tell you, I've always had a family, you know, kids, wife, and everything. So for me, coming up through the ranks, I've always performed. I was always on stage. I was always performing. If you knew me, that would be the first question. Where are you singing at next? That was coming up from high school, out of high school, and all of that. I went to college, but I said, okay, I don't see myself sitting behind a desk. I don't want to discourage that, but me in my heart was always music. But I knew I had to step up and be a man, so I had to take care of my family. And so I worked a job. You know, I did work. And I made that happen. So as I came up, I went through you go through a lot of different people you meet. I was always promised this. Well, if you come here, you do this, we'll do this for you, we do that for you. I did that so much. I did it so much. I mean, I would leave, I would get on a plane, I would go to New York. There was a lot of different people that claimed to help me. I gave up a lot just to get this done. I ran across different guys, different managers. I mean, you name it, I ran across them, record companies. But people got to understand that you're not the only one trying to do what you're doing. So as I did that, I ran into a lot of disappointments where I almost just said, look, you know what? I think I'll just be that working person and I'll just let it go. I tried that, but I was miserable, and I made everybody around me miserable. And so I did a lot of praying. I'm telling you, people pray. Anybody can pray. Let me put that out there. Anybody can pray, but if it's not in your heart, God wants you to come to Him, and you know, like my wife always tell me, He gives you free will. Okay, so if you uh uh you ask for it, but you can't sit and He's not going to come knock on your door and say, here it is. You got to go out there and make it happen with His blessings, and it will happen. I'm telling you, it will happen. And you test it all the time. All the time you test it. So that's kind of like my testimony. But I hung in there. And it was like something just knocked on my door and said, you ready? You got to be ready, though.
Yeah.
And I said, yes, I'm ready. And I did it. That's how that happened.
Wow.
And I got to a point when I was trying out for the Spinners. It took me 3 months. I left home and I went and I lived with my brother for almost 3 months in the Detroit area to make this work. And they didn't give me expenses to do this. I had to get up there on my own. I had to take care of myself, and I had to make this work. And that's how that worked. That's I almost didn't do it. I almost quit, but I didn't. But
And there's a lot
prayer.
of people that have been in your situation and they didn't have a brother or a sister or a family member or a friend to lean on. So it's
Yeah.
like you had your brother, because look at like Tyler Perry and Steve Harvey and Tiffany Haddish. It's a lot of their testimonies and stuff that is similar to yours, but they didn't have that person that they can call and say, hey, I need for you to put up with me for this amount of time, or
Right.
done, and they end up homeless. But the
Yeah.
testimony,
Yeah.
all the testimony end up the same, that y'all didn't give up on what you was trying to do and
Yeah.
actually accomplish what you're doing, and able to
Mm-hmm.
step back and give other advice to people trying to do the same thing.
Right. Right. Right.
And I
Right.
really appreciate you coming on Living Your Dreams with Rosita to do that and to tell that testimony. It means a lot, and it's going to mean a lot to a lot of my listeners, because I have a lot of listeners, fan followers, family, and everything that's doing different things, making a business or in their career and doing music, and,
Yeah.
and a lot of,
Mm-hmm.
it struggles at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I mean,
Hanging in there.
I had to put every resource I could to make it work. Can you help me do this? And I want it. Young people can make it happen, and you don't have to resort to the easiest way out. But you can make it happen. You just gotta just ask God to show you, and it will happen.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Okay, so tell everybody where they can find you, all your social media sites and stuff, and where they can find your music, your websites.
Okay, I'm on Instagram under Ronnie Raheem Moss, and I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook at Ronnie Moss. I have a professional page on Facebook at Ronnie Raheem Moss, and the Spinners have the Mighty Spinners on Facebook, and we also have another page. It's the Mighty Spinners fan page. So we have all of those things. You could get to us with no problem. My music, like I said, it's all the new album will be out next week, and and the other music, everything's on CD Baby, iHeartRadio, all the music sites, iTunes, all the music sites.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for being on my show. I am so honored to have you on here. You know.
Let me show you a picture of us real quick
Okay,
before you
yes.
go.
I forgot. Let me see some of them plaques, a plaque or
Well,
something.
these are like my school plaques. You know, when I went to school,
Okay.
I graduated from the recording workshop. I'm
Okay.
with the Disc Makers Studio. I'm sorry, I'm reaching around speakers,
That's
and
okay.
and
See it.
and these are our pictures of us. You know, that's pictures of me and the Temptations. Um,
Turn it around a little bit more. We can barely see it. Yes. Okay.
yep. And then you got just a lot of different pictures. So that's us and the OJs. We did a show together. Can you see that?
Yes.
That's us and the OJs. You know, little Anthony. And that's a picture of us. I got to get you a picture.
Yes, you do.
I'll get you an autographed picture. But those are pictures of all of our shows all over the world, all over the country.
Can you give me a autograph with all of y'all autographs on it?
I sure can. I sure
Okay.
can. I can do that. You know, this is us on Soul Train.
Nice.
You know, so there's so many pictures and stuff. But yeah, I got some. I'm probably not telling you a whole lot. I probably can't even think it. It's so much. It's so much to tell you.
That's okay, because once all of this is over with, I want to actually do a live with me and you face to face interview as well. You know, or I
Actually,
will come to one of y'all shows or something and do behind the scenes stuff with y'all.
however you want to do it, you let me know.
Yes, I want to do both of them.
Okay, you can do it. I
No,
got you.
because I'm saying both of them for two, but then I'm thinking it might be a whole bunch of more stuff.
I got you. I got you. You know, it was not hard to reach me. I got you.
Exactly.
Yep.
And like I said, I really appreciate you taking the time out to be on my show. And I know that your story is going to inspire a lot of people, you know. So
Thank you.
anything that I could do, you know, you can call me anytime.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yep. I
And
really appreciate it. Honored.
I'm honored and I appreciate you as well. So
Okay.
right now we're going to end this. Give us an ending, something that going to inspire people, something that you want people to take with them through their everyday life, growing and stuff. Give them some inspiration.
Well, my inspiration, my inspiration is to never ever stop doing whatever it is. I don't care if you wash cars, you want to be the best at it. I don't care what it is. I support everybody at everything they do. I have to, because listen, what you have today can be gone tomorrow.
Yes.
So make it good at this point. From this point on, make it good, and don't look back. My favorite thing is plant a seed and don't look back.
That's right. That's right. Okay, y'all. Well, y'all have been listening to, watching Living Your Dreams with Rosita, and I am Rosita, and that's Mr. Ronnie Raheem of the Spinners. And remember to let nothing and no one stop you from following your dreams. Peace and love. Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace.
Bye bye.
Bye.